Namaste. Namaste. My name is Priya. What is your name? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I am just a little nervous. Thank you. Well, um, this is my mother's sari, and she said it's for good luck. Yeah, I don't have many saris of that kind, but it's good to finally meet you. So, have you done this before? Well, the matchmaking auntie, she was talking about you. Yeah. I'm sorry, I keep looking at your chest hair. Yeah, she mentioned that it's quite rare nowadays for, men to have chest hair because they're so feminine, and usually they have issues with hormones, and yeah, I don't know what it's called, testosterone, something like that. But she mentioned that, you know, you wouldn't have any issues like reproducing or whatever because you have really good hormones, shows with your chest hair. No, I don't want to touch it. It's okay. Sorry, no. Are you sure? Okay, just a little bit. Nice, soft. So, yeah, I have actually had 4 other proposals, and you're the 5th one, and then I have one on Sunday, and then 2 on Wednesday, same day. Yeah, it is the other boy, what's his name, Rahul. Yeah, well, he's coming from Delhi, so it is gonna take some time, but I think he's very cute. I'm sorry, I forgot, but yeah, I was just really nervous actually. I'm not really allowed to have a boyfriend or anything like this. It is very inappropriate in my family. I was raised very well, and with a lot of values and morals and things like that. Yeah, my mother says it's very rare nowadays, and it truly is. I don't think you can find that in many women because everybody just seeks feminine empowerment, independence, all those things. But I'm just looking for my Prince Charming because I really just want to be the housewife and serve him and take care of him and cook and stuff. Oh, talking of serving, I'm so sorry I forgot to serve you tea. You want tea, right? Okay. I had it already prepared. Do you want any sugar? Okay. Oh, it's still hot. Good. Here you go. What? Oh, it's it's necessary for me to drink from the same cup? Well, if you say so. Karak. Very good. I'm gonna set it down now, okay? So, my auntie, she said that I should ask you some questions. I hope you don't mind. So, how many children do you want to have? Okay. Oh, really? I only want 5 kids. That's it. Yeah. Well, 2 girls, 2 boys, and 1 whatever, whatever God wants. And then I guess, yeah, and I want to have a vast variety of them and have them, most of them look like me, but usually it doesn't happen like that. So, yeah. Um, right. So, do you like what kind of girls do you like? Do you like party girls? Do you like more traditional girls, or what? Because clearly you can see I'm very traditional, and I like to wear my bangles. The other day I was seeing this other guy. He came over for the matrimonial, and it actually had gotten this far that we also had the Panditji, the astrologer, and he was doing our matchmaking, and he said the stars were even aligned and everything. And yeah, my dad got very excited, but you know why it didn't work out? Because he made fun of me. He said that I was too old-fashioned. Yeah, and it was like village people style, and I did not like that, because I like to wear my bangles. I feel very good and feminine, and I want a man that is going to be a provider, a man that is going to be masculine, and he doesn't mind, and I don't have to think about things like paying the bill. Like, I don't understand. Paying the bill for food, that is bare minimum, you know. Yeah. Do you expect any dowry? Good, that's wonderful. Because there is so many people, and they think that they will like get dowry from us, or those times are long over. It is not a good practice, and even though we are very wealthy and stuff, but we don't believe in those kind of things. It's not a good practice. I think it tells a lot about the person. Do you smoke? No, me neither. Do you drink? Oh, sometimes. Hmm. Do you wish to continue after getting married to like go out and drink and stuff like that? It is not good for you. Oh, me? I only drink haldi wala doodh, which is turmeric milk. But I'm vegan, hardcore vegan. So I am not like, those Indians that say that they are vegetarian and they don't eat meat and all those things, but they still drink milk. So I avoid dairy, and I drink almond milk heated up, and I add a pinch of turmeric, a little bit of black pepper, and some spices. And it is so good at night time before bed. So if we get married and we have our first wedding night, maybe I will serve you that one. बड़े बूढ़े क्या कहते हैं? You know what the elders say? That it makes the man very strong for the first night. Shit, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. should have not said that. So, do you want to like live with the in-laws? I mean, with your parents, my in-laws, after marriage? Do you want to, move to another place or even buy your own house? Oh, really? I think that is wonderful. Yeah. Well, I always wanted a big family. So that is a dream come true. Yeah. Uh, how often in a week do you visit the temple? Huh? Oh, me? Like 3-4 times a week. But I also have the, little mandir at home. So I like to do offerings and prayers. Yeah. Well, what in the 50 Shades of Grey is going on here? I don't know. But I guess it's a good thing that you called me a good girl. I am indeed a good girl. Yeah. Because I don't do bad things. I saved myself for marriage, and I know I am one in a million, actually one in a billion. um yeah. So have no, I'm sorry, but I have to talk about this because we don't have much time. I heard you were engaged before to Radha, right? Radha was her name. I know her briefly. So I didn't want to marry a second-hand man. So technically you are second-hand, but not really because you didn't get married. But why did you break off the engagement? What happened? Oh, really? Oh, hmm. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. Acha, I see. Oh, well, a wicked world we live in, right? You never know. People are just deceptive sometimes. And there is nothing we can do about it, which is like the worst part. Hmm. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? You can ask me too, because if everything goes well, then we are not gonna be able to, see each other. Yeah, I would be very excited. I've been waiting forever to get married. It has always been my biggest dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, if I know how to cook? Yes, I cook everything. Idli, dosa, vada pav, biryani, desserts, gulab jamun, rosagola, balushahi, peda, halwa. I make also very good halwa. And what else? I make biscuits also, very good cookies. Yeah, I make biscuits because, well, don't even get me started on this thing, right? Everybody was talking bad about me because my daddy, he sent me to the UK, and he said, you know what, my daughter is no less than a princess, and the British people came to my country and they tried to take it over, and they ruled over India for 100 years, and now I am sending back my daughter to go and learn from them, the British, and then come back. So I went and I took a 6-month course in pastries and baking and cookies and stuff like that, and it was so amazing. I actually also got rid of my thick Indian accent. Yeah. So a lot of the people, including my cousin, she got so jealous. And I never understood. I said, why are you jealous? You know, it is a lot of hard work. But some people just cannot see others happy and succeed. And yeah, she just had this very, very, very thick Indian accent. And mine is diminished. Don't you think? Well, I know people make fun of us, abroad and also in India, they try to fake this South Delhi accent. But I am myself. I don't need to be ashamed. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I learned how to make the cookies. I make a really good, what is it called, gingerbread cookies. I make a carrot cake with lemon icing sugar on top. Very good. I make apple pie like the Americans. Very good, delicious. It's like apple crumble served with soft vanilla ice cream. Oh my goodness, I should have made that one for you. But my mother, she told me not to do enough right now, and not to put so much effort into a boy that we don't know about yet, and if he is actually worth it. I'm looking at your socks. They're not the same color. Were you nervous? Well, I notice everything, but it is all right. It just clearly shows that you lack the, touch of a woman in your life, and maybe that one is going to be me. Finally, I couldn't wait. I would be just so excited because, I grew up watching Bollywood movies, and then of course we've had all these relatives, all my cousins. I have so many cousin sisters, yeah, and they got married abroad, and it is horrible. It is so horrible because they used to be so proud of it at one point in time. They were so proud of it, and they said, "Huh, Priya, look at us. I am having this Louis Vuitton bag. Priya, I'm traveling to Chicago and then I'm going to Canada." And I was not jealous, but I was a little bit envious, And now I look at it and I'm like, look at you now. Where are you now? Sitting at some random bus stop in Toronto, Canada, and here all I have to do is do this sign, and my driver comes and picks me up. So, who is laughing last? No, what do you mean it is evil from me? It is not evil, darling. No, I'm just talking about life choices, right? If you're supposed to be my future husband, then I should be able to have this conversation with you without you throwing a tantrum here. Because it is important to understand that karma is real, and there are these people, close relatives, which is the saddest part, and they used to be so proud of their choices, and here we are, and they are just like, now most of them, while they got divorced, and stuff just didn't work out, and they did one of them cousins, oh my god, I don't even know if I should tell you that. One of my cousins, her name is Renu, and Renu, she basically, her husband, she wanted to do like the husband made her do it, a polyamorous marriage. Ever heard of this? Toba, toba, toba. God forbid. Polyamorous is like a lot of people. It is like you lift one brick, and under that brick you find 200 ants, bugs. So, yeah, and they're married, and they just decided to do this open marriage thing and be with multiple people. And I was so disgusted. So disgusted. It was a whole disgrace, Everybody in the family found out, and it was very embarrassing, disgusting, of course. And it didn't last long. It is like, I just cannot believe it, and I always thought to myself that a married couple, should be like disposable cutlery. Those restaurants you go to for takeaway, or you are at the airplane and then you get food and you get disposable cutlery, a spoon with a knife, or a spoon and the fork, or the fork with a knife, disposable. You use it one time and then you throw it away. That's it. But these people, my cousin Renu, once she entered this polyamory thing, they became like reusable metal, cutlery. Like, wash and do again, wash and do again. It is disgusting, yeah. So, bad things lead to bad endings, So, it didn't work out clearly. And from that day on, Daddy said, I will not marry off my daughter Priya for any guy abroad. Never. Yeah. And of course, we only marry within Hindus or Sikh. But yeah, there was a Sikh guy, Paramjeet. I remember his name. Yeah, I got his flowers. And he was so romantic actually, with his long beard. And I was just imagining him, because Sikh make the best, hottest groom of all, the outfit, very beautiful sherwani. They have the turban and they have a sword. It looks so graceful. And not to forget the mustache, and they roll it like that. It is so tempting. And then, anyway, he proposed to me and he sent me a request on Facebook. And, I accepted it. And I told him, if you want to marry me, you have to come home and you have to talk to my daddy. And he did, which was very impressive. He also offered a lot of gold and gifts, And my daddy said, I cannot give you my daughter, darling, if you do not move to India. I'm not going to marry her off to, another country, and then God forbid something bad happens. But here is the thing, right? It happened anyway. And my daddy, he will do anything for me. So he ended up hiring a private investigator. And after he did that, he found out that Paramjeet, he was married to a 64-year-old woman, Canadian white woman, for the visa papers. So he was able to stay in Canada. And then he wanted a beautiful, traditional Indian dainty wife with a skinny, nice, slim waist and a big butt to marry him and birth him some kids, and for him to just like lead on a very nice, happy life, and two flies in one slap. And daddy found out, and daddy said, never again, never ever again. And daddy made sure to have this private investigator go take pictures. And this guy, now everybody knows, now. I think he's gonna be with the old lady only. Before I forget, do you have any kind of disease? Well, I'm sorry, we are old school people, and in my family we ask about those things. If you have, I don't know, if you have high blood pressure, I cannot deal with a man that has high blood pressure, because I cannot deal with this kind of anger issues. Thyroid? Okay, no. Okay, psoriasis? Toe fungus? Premature, pre-early, like balding, white gray hairs? Pneumonia? Tuberculosis? No. Okay. Any interest or inclination towards men? Any attraction towards them? Excuse me, I have to ask. Nowadays, like auntie, the matrimonial auntie, she told me, she scared me so much. She told me that guys are getting very, very feminine nowadays and they're just not masculine enough. So I'm sorry if I have to ask you this, just to be safe. Okay. Alright, now I'm perfectly fine. My mummy also has a copy of my blood result report that you can take a look at and show to your parents, because I am 100% healthy and fertile as I should be. Yeah. Right, so any other questions? Any requirements? I do have requirements. So on our wedding night, I don't want you to be drinking any alcohol, okay? Because I want you and me to be 100% in the moment, and both of us to, I'm sorry, it is getting a little embarrassing, but I want you and me to be both in the moment and, enjoy and remember, this beautiful night, if it actually gets there. Yes, it has to be that wedding night. It cannot be another night, because that's how the tradition goes. And I want a lot of roses on the bed and in the room with a lot of candles, because my daddy said he is going to hire the best photographer, which he will going to, fly out from Mumbai. And when he comes, he has to take my pictures, and I want to look no less than a queen on my bed, waiting for my prince to deflower me. Okay, so let's talk about business, right? What is your zodiac sign? That is very important. We cannot get married if our stars are not matching. Good. Well, I am a fire sign, so that's perfect then. That means I will have the upper hand. Happy wife, happy life. Okay. Oh, mummy's calling. Okay, I think this is it. Haji mummy, we are coming. I think they are giving each other those looks, It's a sign that the groom and the bride like each other. I hope you like me too. And if you do, just blink, when they will ask you in the room, so I know, because I have to still see the other guys for this proposal, but I hope I don't have to, because if everything goes well, then yeah. Well, it was nice meeting you. Please don't forget your tea, it is getting cold. Okay. Alright, I will see you in the other room. Bye.